Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Eric.
Welcome to Goblin Attack. 25 years. You're going to see this part many times because it's funny. Here's my Striking Star logo. I would have put a logo and a title back then if I had the ability to do that, so it was nice having the opportunity to do that here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to add too much, I thought it might ruin the film.
And if you notice, the Goblin never says blood will rain. We just thought it was a cool line to add here to the storyline.
In this part, on the actual original film, I just had the lens cap over the camera. It was just all white. It was pretty boring, so I put this little footage in here.
Good for an opening.
Yeah. Here's the beginning.
And if you notice, the Goblin mask in the background was propped up.
I'm not sure why it's there. I added the flash later on and the sound effect. People are going to ask, how do you get struck by lightning inside? My response to that is, it's just a movie.
It's all effects.
I added with the sound effects. There were two sound effects added to the movie, and they're both from footage that we shot. Here's the one and only shot of me as the Goblin. I just thought I'd have you play the Goblin because you were taller than me.
Yeah. And obviously you can see the Ghostbusters shirt and see how long ago it really was.
Yeah, well, it's quite a while ago.
With the little Frankenstein hands I had.
Frankenstein hands, yeah, those were Erick's. And the mask was my brother's from Halloween. I just kind of borrowed it without him knowing about it.
An interesting mix of a character.
Looks nothing like a Goblin. Here's you. Here's the first shot of you as a Goblin. The only time you're wearing the hat, I can only assume that the hat made the mask harder to wear, so that's why you never wore it again.
Yeah, I think so, if I remember right.
This was your idea to attack the Micro Machine Town. Two things that I remember about making this movie, that I came up with the title and you came up with the model sequence. The hat was influenced by Freddy Krueger and Indiana Jones. I like that shirt you're wearing. Did your mom have that made for you?
She probably got it somewhere. I wouldn't even remember where. So, a lot of scenes you don't remember till you see it.
And you're signaling me to cut, but I guess I'm not paying attention.
Trying to drag the scene out.
Yeah. The parts where I say Goblin Attack, I thought that'd be more interesting than just having a black background behind the letters. This is the beginning of the duel sequence. We shot this at the end, but I decided to put this in the middle.
The hair looks a little more combed. The Goblin's nice combed here too.
Goblins, yeah.
Gotta look good for the camera.
None of this was scripted. We had no script. Pretty much had a costume, a title, and an idea.
I was big on shaking my head around a lot. And touching the face, I don't know.
Well,
why.
I think you could always see out of the one eye.
Yeah, I think that's why. Made it difficult, that's why the head kept bouncing around.
Nice having a tripod. We can both be on the camera at the same time.
This is where the term Goblin Attack comes into play.
Yeah. It would have been the Goblin Attack solo, Goblin Attack one-man show.
And this was in the basement, I think it was filmed.
Yeah, in the basement, yeah, it was all fixed up. We had plenty of room. Here's where I hit the camera. If you listen in this next shot, the little meaningless song that I sang, you can hear the words Ghostbusters.
Apparently dead and come back to life again.
Oh, a goblin always comes back to life. Funny thing is, it doesn't look anything like a goblin. Yeah. My brother wore that mask. He was a mad scientist for Halloween.
Took me 3 hours, but I got speared.
I don't know why I said 3 hours.
A long fight.
Yeah. But it's in the dialogue if you hear it. He's not dead. It only took him for 3 hours. I think that the lightning idea came from The Great Outdoors. The one character got struck by lightning 66 times. You would think I got the idea from Back to the Future, but I hadn't seen that movie not until the mid-90s.
So it was better to pull down because you never knew what would happen.
So what do you remember most about making the movie?
Just not seeing well out of the mask, that I always remembered, but...
Yeah. That's it?
But I don't know, just seeing it, just kind of...
Yeah.
Some parts you remember, some you don't, because it's been 25 years now, so... Thinking it's over.
This is the infamous punch theme. Here comes the infamous punch. You can hear me giving you directions. I'm going to give you a fake punch. Erick, I'm going to give you a fake punch.
Mask almost came over.
Nice, nice delayed reaction on that first one.
Yeah. It's funny being gives all delayed reactions and things.
Delayed reaction, yeah. But you didn't know I was going to do that. Boom!
You think I remember a punch like that, but...
This was the original ending. This was the end of the footage for the first movie. Because you brought the gloves with you, so I must have said, oh, I have a mask. What do you have? I have gloves.
Yeah.
Let's make a movie. So those were your Frankenstein for Halloween one year?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why we had them initially.
Goblin Attack. This was your idea. This was all you. It was all your idea. This is the only time we actually see your face in the actual movie itself.
Yeah. Goblin with a big grin on his face.
Well, I guess I was supposed to not have you in frame because it's a model shot, but if you're watching the next shot, the building is back in its upright position after he knocks it down. I noticed all this stuff because I spent a month editing it. And that's Mumra from Thundercats attacking my micro machine in the city. I had 2 different methods for extracting the footage and the audio, and this was the hardest one. The audio still doesn't quite match the video, but there really wasn't much I could do about it. It's 2 different speeds. For most of it, you can't notice because you're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
You remember Thundercats?
Yeah. I think I still have some in my attic, actually.
All I have is this guy. He was my favorite for some reason. You had a lot of Star Wars stuff, I remember.
Yeah. Believe it or not, still have that too.
That's worth a lot of money now.
Yeah.
You bet your goblin self. I'm working the camera on a tripod, and all the settings are loose as opposed to being fastened to one angle. Can't keep the camera straight. And you start laughing.
Yeah, that ball was a big problem.
Nice having a tripod, that way we can both be in the movie at the same time.
I think that's why I kept sticking my hand on the face because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I added the flash. And you say you heard thunder, so I added the thunder sound effect. Yeah, I left things in there like stuff to film. I wanted to cut this so bad because it's embarrassing. My mom was like, no, I like this. The thunder sound effect came from, I demonstrated different sound effects in the first movie. I shook an eye chart, and it was supposed to be bubbles in a pot. And then the lightning came from Goblin Attack 2, where I had a cardboard tube with a spring in the middle, and you plucked the spring and made that noise. Anything else you want to add?
No, I guess that's it. 25 years, I remember a lot of the stuff, you know. No, so it came out good, I think.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But here comes some of the, we shot a lot of extra footage. This was my first movie. I was more interested in shooting behind-the-scenes stuff than the actual movie. Here's Erick, yay! Alright, well, until next time, this is Mike.
And this is Erick, and perhaps maybe in 25 more years we'll come up with a different spin.
For the 50th anniversary edition.
In 3D or something.
Yeah, 3D, there you go.
Thanks for joining.